Good morning. This is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me for another episode of The Darkest Dungeon. Today, we are going to go back into the Warrens to get the last of our portraits to upgrade our guild and allow us access to our top level skills for our max level jobs, and just basically be done with that. It sounds like a good plan, and then we can start pouring any extra portraits we end up getting into our bar. This is going to be a long mission, and it is going to feature some of our lower level characters, because it's a level 1 mission. We're going to take Seely, Leaf, and then our new bard, our new bounty hunter, Watu, from last episode, and Clayville, the Vestal. And they've all had some small minor upgrades, and I didn't change any of their skills, but I did upgrade them to tier 2. The characters that are level 2 now have tier 2 skills. I didn't upgrade their armor at all, which I might have considered. Let's do that. Yeah, why not? Unless it's unreasonably expensive. Let's look at Seely here. So for a couple thousand, we make him pretty much unfairly strong. I think it's the right call. I think it's the right call. This increases her speed? But it doesn't increase her speed. It increases her crit chance, but it doesn't increase it that much. She's not like she's going to be doing any damage, so let's just equip her armor and go from there. So, you know, that was money I didn't necessarily need to spend, but is going to make this mission much easier, and I don't plan on throwing any of these guys away. It's a long mission. Better safe than sorry. The Vestal is infected with the egg, but it should be fine. We should be fine. It shouldn't be any problems. We will take 2 full stacks of food, I think, on this one. It is a long mission after all. We have 2 camps on it. Should I take 3 full stacks of food then? Because otherwise, I mean, it's a great opportunity, but on the other hand, because it's such a long mission, maybe we'll have a chance to make use of some medicinal herbs. We'll take a couple of keys, and we'll take 4 shovels, I think. And then I almost forgot to bring torches. That would have been bad. We'll take 8 torches. We can use, hopefully, camping to cover our tracks. So that leaves us a few inventory spaces. We'll probably use our dog biscuits early just to clear the space out of our inventory. I did learn that the dog biscuits can be used in one of the interactions. I think it's the giant clam. You can give it a dog biscuit instead of using the shovel as a way to get a reward out of it. Alright, we have to explore 90% of rooms, so I guess let's just start walking. Right into a trap! Every time I walk right into a trap. We got a map. So from our current position, that's not a bad little bit of scouting. That's a huge amount of scouting. No secret rooms uncovered, which would be ultimate, but we do see that there is not any combat for a while here, so we can feel safe at least going into these next couple of rooms. What do we got here? A little bit of gold. We'll bring our torch back up. I am a goddamn idiot. Just the worst. I could see it on the map. How did I do that? Just like perfect timing on my own distractions. All right, let's do a disarm here. He is still equipped with that rare trinket. I forgot to move that into storage. And we got some heirlooms. Great. I mean, we don't need any extra paintings at this point. It's all gravy. But It's not like it's the end of usefulness for paintings, so I still welcome them. I still need to upgrade the bar pretty considerably. And since we have to anyway, man, let's go north. I contemplated on that one going back east, because we're going to have to do some backtracking no matter what. I am a little bit concerned I won't be able to get maximum benefit out of the camping. But I guess if we don't take damage, that's not an issue. Like, if I don't need the healing, I don't need to eat so much food.
Blockages are unsurprising.
Stress heals are nice, though.
Even the earliest settlers.
Keep our light up. Well, I guess let's check the scrollings out. Instead I picked up something bad. Guilty Conscience, which makes him guilty. So he's just going to get extra stress damage, I guess? Like when he misses? I think it's like when things happen that makes him question himself. There'll be procs where he just gets stress. That's too bad. Did we get anything here? No? Alright, well, now we just backtrack. Oh, shit. You know what? I know it's kind of a bummer on our torch, but there's 2 curios in this hallway, and no encounter or trap. So we got a torch, which kind of paid for us walking down this hallway, and then we picked up a few crests, which we will need. Don't get me wrong. And then we will bring up our torches. And I hope there's just not a trap down here. I think there just might have not been anything of value down this hallway, because I got the scouting, so we should have seen anything. And what do? Do we go east? I've kind of like boxed myself in a very inefficient fashion. Let's go north. Re-walk this hallway, and then continue north and around, and maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, with scouting, I kind of want to just walk down this middle section here. Oh! And it's the collector. That I did not expect. Let's mark him. Our bounty hunter can take good use out of that. He is considered human, so I should be doing maximum damage here. Whew, that is a good hit. Vestal, please get a stun. This is all we need you for. Stun, stun, stun. We got the hit. It resisted the stun. Damn. And he's gonna do collect call, which unfortunately puts him well out of range of our Crusader. But our Crusader will not do bonus damage to these units because that's... oh, well. Alright, well, a couple of Highwaymen and a Vestal. I think the Vestal is the bigger threat, so let's take care of it. We do have a chance to take some damage here. But... Collector. If I focus specifically on the Collector... these guys have fairly high bleed resistance, a reasonable bleed resistance. We'll go for the House Harry. And then maybe our Crusader can finish that off. A lifesteal. I hadn't actually seen him use that. As if you watched my boss guide video, I don't show him use that ability because he didn't use it in his previous encounter. Can we get a stun? Or do we want to heal? I guess a heal is probably in our Vestal's best interest. I cannot reach the Collector this round, which is a real pain in the butt. Let's see if we can pull him forward. He probably has resistance. He didn't resist that, so... That collected Highwayman has quite the range on that melee skill. Alright, let us smite the Collector. I think he's the greater threat on the board. Huge damage from the Highwayman. I'm so glad I marked that. And we're going to Hound's Harry again, because it might put this Collector in a position where he will bleed to death. Looks like he's going to survive this turn. Our vessel is very slow thanks to her disease. Okay, alright, I'm not pleased. Collector dies next turn, so we can ignore him. I'm thankful Headhunt did not hit our Vestal again. I am not happy that everyone's bleeding so much. We should heal the Vestal. And then... this has 4 hit points, is bleeding for 4 damage, so it's going to die. Anything our Crusader can hit is going to die. So I think we Inspiring Cry on our Bounty Hunter. Which isn't a huge heal, but it's some stress and it undoes some of the bleed that's going on. And then we will come hither on the Collected Highwaymen, which actually killed it. I didn't expect that to happen. And I wish I could lick wounds on someone else. He's at full health. Like, literally, I have no reason to do anything. So let's just Hound's Harry and end this.
Give them no quarter.
And we did not pick up one of the trinkets, which is too bad. Alright, well, that was a rough encounter for this group. Do I want to read a stack of books? I don't really like the books. I feel like the negative side effects are just too great. Again, with my stupidness, I had a perfect opportunity to use my dog treats to fight a mini-boss. And once again, I am absolutely justified in picking the direction I did. Let's continue heading west. And this does send us into a set of rubble, but it avoids combat. And we brought the shovels, so we might as well use them. Our light's starting to get low.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is
I am going to head north. Maybe we can get a scouting here. We did not... we still don't know exactly what's going on in that corner. There's the... man, our food... we're not going to be able to use camping as a way of doing much here except for just camping. We got the scouting. Great. I can see what's in this corner. There is nothing in this corner. So let's head there. And we'll let our torch run low. And then we can camp to get our light back.
huddled together.
But I feel like we're gonna have to.
Rats in a maze.
And that, man, it would be so nice to be able to use the feast. But let's just do half. We'll have to hope that maybe we run into a meat cart in one of these rooms to get some food to help us out later. And that means we're gonna probably want to rely on some health skills. Release the Hound is increased scouting. We don't need that as much. So we probably want to do Sanctuary. Do we have any health? Wow, everything we have is pretty much stress-based. Or scouting-based. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, it just... This is real mediocre. Scout ahead, scouting chance is great and all, but... I don't think we're going to run into a lot of size 2 enemies in a level 1 mission. So I guess let's scout ahead and then encourage our Vestal. And our Vestal can encourage Leaf. And we only have one turn left. Nobody's got a one-turn action, so yeah, that... We kind of got a shitty draw on camping skills. Alright. I need to explore more of this floor, but not a ton more, to be honest. I'm going to head back to the east, hit those 2 rooms. One of them has combat for no benefit, but one of them has combat for a treasure chest. So I'm thinking it's not a waste of our time. And to go around that room with combat seems like an unnecessary use of time. These scrolls, I forget what the deal is with them. I feel like there's something there that maybe comes up. I am worried about this Vestal's life, to be honest. She can heal herself, obviously, but this is not great. The surprise is welcome as hell. We'll use that to start spreading around bleeds. And I think we can get a kill on the cultist brawler before it acts.
Confidence surges as the enemy.
I am confident that we can get the kill on that. The swine chopper, on the other hand, is not gonna die, but we can wound it. It should only get 2 actions. We have got to focus on heals with our Vestal. It would be nice to get a stun before these guys act, especially with the bleeds passed around. But... oh man, lethargy, what does that do? I think that's the first time lethargy has been given to us. I know it's a slowness, but... don't push my Crusader, I don't have that skill. And by that skill, I mean the like... alright, let's check this out. The one that makes us move. -4 speed, that's pretty terrible. Alright, we can definitely get this kill. And then Hound's Harry? Ain't not even Hound's Harry. Alright, well, let's hope for a crit, to be honest. No luck.
Destroy them all.
Our Vestal dodges, which is good news. Let's use Hound's Rush to get a kill here. It's not guaranteed, but it will... oh, no, it is guaranteed. Because, oh, I gotta stop using words like guaranteed when there's a chance I could miss. I meant the damage range. I am okay with Elder's Push, to be honest. It eliminated our Crusader from really being able to do much this turn, but the bleeds will continue. Let's Hound's Harry. This may actually kill both units if it hits.
Devastating blow.
And one bled to death, and the other is not long to follow. There we go.
Gently.
All right, and we
This is how a
got...
life is
all right,
taken.
this worked out okay for us. Let's put our Crusader back in the front row and move forward. There will be combat in this hallway, which I don't remember seeing before, but... let's light our torch before we hit it, just so we have a chance of surprising them. It's gonna go down, so I better light one more. I regret doing that because it wasted a torch and it didn't get us a surprise. These guys have fairly high bleed resistance, so I think I'm going to stick with the single target attack, which had a much higher chance of killing. Got the bleed, but I think it bled the corpse, which does not have as very high resistance at all. And then Carrion Eater, we did not get a kill. Resisted the blight, that's thankful. We can do a Divine Grace now on our Bounty Hunter, and our health is starting to look a little bit more manageable. Zealous Accusation kills one unit, it almost killed the second. And our Houndmaster can get the kill. And we got a sapphire out of it, so that's good news. I am amazed that we have not found any extra food in this dungeon. I mean, that's kind of like one of the features of the Warren is like extra food, well expected. How's Harry? Let's get those bleeds out there. Got one on every single guy. That is awesome. Let's pull our swine wretch forward with any luck. And again, we'll keep heals going out here, and our Crusader should be able to finish off these front 2 units. Boom! Fantastic. You didn't see it, but I just made a thumbs up motion. I am very happy with how that worked out. And all right, not terrible, not awful. All right. Well, we are gonna have to start having to pull other units forward, so we have someone to hit with our melee units. And then we'll focus Hound's Rush on the Swine Chopper to stack up the bleed on him, since bleed is a thing that he is quite vulnerable to. 4 damage with... I didn't see how many more hit points he has. He has 6 more hit points, so he will live till his next action. We will still have to worry about him a little bit. An unfortunate stun on our healer slows down her progress, but I pretty much think this fight is over before that chopper gets to act. There we go.
Death by inches.
Again, we lost a round of healing due to the circumstances, but we do have anti-venom, and I like anti-venom. Not enough to buy it in the store, obviously, since I didn't bring any, but no space. Let's use the key to get bonus stuff. We were at a stack of that. Oh, a stack of this too. Well, butts. What do I want to throw away? The only thing that really makes sense to throw away right now would be the bandages. And I guess the dog treats, since I'm not using them because I'm dumb. Maybe the holy water? It's like everything's an opportunity cost. I'm going to regret throwing away those dog treats if it turns out that I needed them. And we're going to walk all the way south and get into another fight. I'm trying... Oh, okay, we are crammed out a room there, too. Man, okay, so what's our play here? I mean, I like having extra portraits, but I don't need any more. So let's abandon the extra portrait. The bar is definitely going to eventually need to be upgraded, but there are more important objectives, money-wise, to afford upgrades. And, you know, let's say I come across deeds. I'd rather have deeds than portraits, since the reward for this mission is going to be enough portraits to finish my current objective. We're just kind of, you know, going on a nice leisurely stroll here with these guys, with not a ton of cares. And this mission's been going on. Partially due to my own lots of backtracking. There's the hunger, which is why I've been kind of cautious about food consumption, since the game refuses to give me a food card, even though I brought all these medicinal herbs. Just a little treasure chest here. That's unfortunate. What do we want to do? Do I come hither? So this is going to be kind of an interesting call for me. Hound's Rush is not what I meant to do. I meant to do Hound's Harry. Well, bugger. Okay. We can still hopefully get a double kill with Zealous Accusation, and we did. I don't think there was any way we could have eliminated this spitter, but it's possible. that Hound's Harry could have gotten that same kill. And then the Spitter maybe would have been in a position to die. Wow, our Vestal is back on very low health. I should be concerned about that. And there we have another portrait, so there was our opportunity cost. We got... hey, look what I said. Nope, nope. No need for the anti-venom. As I said, I would rather have deeds. What would I give up to carry deeds? That's a good question. I only have 2 torches left. But... oh, man. Alright. Let's ditch the holy water to take the deeds. And then, let's head north. There is a trap in this room. And why am I not walking? There we go. I had my fingers in the wrong spot. We have a knapsack, and inside the knapsack is a map, which gives us pretty much scouting on the rest of the map. Still never uncovered a secret room, and I feel like there's almost certainly was one available to us. So I feel like we missed out a little bit there. And an Eldritch altar as soon as I abandoned my holy water. That is life, and you know, this is the first time I have thought, hey, dog treats, but I don't have those. We missed with 2 guys. That's unfortunate. Hook where it hurts, slides that unit back, leaves me less interested in using Hook come hither. So instead we'll do collect bounty, probably get a kill here. Wow. Alright, well, probably and totally. We will Divine Grace our Vestal because she's looking a little bit pained. And we will smite the Swine Slasher, which maybe 50-50 shot to get a kill. Okay, well, if we're just going to keep critting like monsters, then I guess I deserve every great thing that happens to me. Okay, fine. The enemies get to crit too. I guess that's fair. If I get to crit, they should get to crit. Since we're down to 2 enemies, Hound's Rush sounds like the right choice. I am going to do it to the... oh, I'm going to do it to the Wretch. The Wretch will bleed to death now. It has 3 hit points. No, it won't. Balls. I had already acted this turn, so I'm going to focus my damage on the Swine Chopper.
Impressive.
With another crit. Apparently, Watu either misses or crits. Those are the 2 things he does. Nothing in between. And that frees up our Crusader to do a single target attack, which more than easily dispatches that. Alright. Crusader's bleeding, so let's bandage him. Jade. What do I need? What do I need there? Alright, we're gonna max out our light and take that Jade. We
require only the strength to follow.
We're gonna take a risk on the Eldritch Altar. We got nothing out of it. I'm not surprised. It has a very high percentage chance that it does nothing. And I think this will be our last room that's necessary. We got an extra key, which probably isn't going to do us much good. I did keep the other key just in case. I should, before I do anything else, we'll hit this room. Nothing in this room. We'll camp.
A moment of respite.
And we'll just eat 2, just in case we get another hunger check. And, yeah, I mean, stress is not bad. Again, we probably want to use Sanctuary. And I guess Zealous Speech. And then... okay, yeah, everyone's stress is at 0, so... I almost have nothing worth doing. We could scout ahead. Alright, well, let's scout ahead. That's it. and these guys will rest, and we won't get attacked, and the light goes back up, we can check out these last few rooms. Again, with the scrolls, I feel like there's a chance something good that can happen. All right, well, we gotta fight in this next room. Ooh, hi, Trap. How are you? I almost didn't see you, which is sad because I had the scouting or whatever, so I should have seen you. And we do have a fight here. We surprised them, which is great news. And we will lead with a Hound's Harry. That was probably the worst Hound's Harry I have ever seen. I can only pull one of those units forward. Maybe instead we mark the Swine Chopper, and you'll see where I'm going with that eventually here. Maybe a Zealous Accusation. There is no chance I will get a kill with Zealous Accusation, so let's smite for a chance at killing this unit, and we got it. Divine Comfort. Oh, hey, a 3. Okay, good hit. Good job, Vessel. And I guess you won't be doing anything. Hey, wait to resist it. I'm a little bit behind. It's like I'm in my own little personal time bubble, which is understandable. I'm very slow. Goodness, this okay, maybe I'm less slow than I think. There's only been a half-hour episode. I thought I was like closing in on an hour. I think we will still Hound's Harry here. It's not super valuable. These guys are gonna get way more done to us than I would prefer. But we should get a kill with our Bounty Hunter, and we do. More healing from our Vestal. And unfortunately our Crusader doesn't have much to do. See if we can clear both of those corpses. And yeah, this has been a pretty textbook mission. It's going to pay out relatively well for us. I'm going to feel dumb if it turned out that the pig that I attacked had already acted. I actually can't even remember. I didn't look. So we'll get a heal off. And let's do some more healing, because that pig will kill itself as soon as its round starts. 2 damage, 1 hit point. All right, I'm just gonna kill it. I don't see a reason to stall. And what do we got here?
Success so clearly in
That
view.
that was all right. And then we do get some
Or is it
scouting.
merely a trick of the light.
There is one more curio. It's down this hallway. There's a fight there. You know what? I'm gonna take off. I don't see any reason. I mean, I see a reason, but I feel like we have enough here to justify. Oh, whoa, no. Wait, are you sure you want to retreat? No. What? Wait, we haven't explored enough rooms? Alright, well then I guess I'll head south. And we will have a fight here. For some reason I thought we were done. And I'm glad I was, glad I'm not totally stupid. Unfortunate that I didn't get the kill on that worm.
Decisive pummeling.
Or apply a bleed to that worm, it would have died. 60% bleed resist, though. I guess that's reasonable. There's a blight, and I don't have any way to cure it. We're going to actually use Dazzling Light to take care of that Carrion Eater, so that we can end everything this round. And single target attack. Easy round. Unfortunately, they did get a blight on us. That is going to make things less cool than they could have been. And our light is getting kinda low. There will be a fight in this room. We didn't get surprised, so we didn't surprise them either, which is unfortunate. We will definitely have Leaf use Hound's Harry. He has just been missing out of control on this right now. Oh man, that poor Vestal is just littered with disease. Hook where it hurts. This creates a small problem for me. I wish I could, like, I wish I could do exactly the thing I can do. Knock this swine chopper backwards. And stunned it. This allows me to hopefully get a double kill with my Crusader. I would have liked to have gotten the turret, the swine wretch, in that front row. That drummer is still hanging in there tight. He is one of the only units I can reach. But let's grab the wretch, pull it forward now. And then we will Hound's Harry again.
The ground quakes.
Gotta bleed on everything. And that's gonna result in the death of the swine drummer. The swine wretch will die as soon as it acts next turn. We're kind of freed up to heal and do what we can to the swine chopper, who also is not in great shape. He's not going to die next turn, but Inspiring Cry on our Vestal. Her stress is a little bit high. She's got multiple diseases. She deserves a little bit of inspiration. And then we can totally murder that swine chopper. And I, for some reason, thought that Wretch was going to take 4 damage. And as a result, it has given hemophilia to Leaf. That was an oversight that cost me like 1,000 gold.
Remind yourself that
Eat some food, why not?
And insidious killer.
And we are done. What was the curio in here? It's one of these stones, I think. Ah. Instead, I get a huge amount of stress. There is a positive effect. I think you get like Wield's Adventure or Rune's Adventure or something. Let's just end the quest. I feel like this was a good one. Tons of money. We definitely made back what we spent to upgrade these units to go on this unit, or upgrade these units to go on this mission. And then we picked up 3 paintings and 2 deeds. Sealy hit level 3, which is not unexpected. We will have to send, like, this entire team is now just littered with disease. No one wants to go near them.
In time, you will know the tragic
okay,
extent
so
of my failings.
Friesel will only drink in town, but he would only drink in town before. So it says he developed Tippler, but I think he already had it? Does he have 2? Alright, so he must have had Tippler and then got Tippler again, which is hilarious. Or he had some other quirk that did the same thing. They never give you the same a quirk that forces you to do a specific thing like more than once. So like you can't have Tippler and I don't know compulsive gambler or something like that, where it's like you have to do those 2 actions, and so you actually can't do stress relief. They don't do that to you. Well, we got the portraits we needed, and now our guild is 100% upgraded. Look at how pretty that looks all shiny and new. And our next goal should be to finish off this blacksmith, which is a long ways off. Holy bananas! I've got I guess we're going to be spending some time in the Weald. Holy cow. That is monstrous. I just that alone, from what I see, is over 100 deeds. But then there's a whole nother tier there, so that's gonna be no small feat. We can dump our remaining portraits into the tavern here. We can increase stress recovery
All manner of
for the
diversion
bar
and
and the
dalliance await
gambling,
those who cross the
and then we
threshold
can
with
start
coin in
reducing their
hand.
cost going forward. And yeah, we don't really have much else we can currently upgrade, so I think this is a good place to call it. Thank you so much for tuning in for this episode. If you enjoyed it, you can hit the like button. You can also subscribe to the channel to be notified when new episodes are uploaded, and I will be back tomorrow for another episode. Thank you once again, and I hope you have a great day.